it doesn't look like it, but I'm in central London today. I'm actually just round the corner. Over there is Camden Town, and I'm in a leafy little road, really charming. I thought it was early and there wouldn't be interrupters, but anyone who watches my Mystery Models channel knows I have a record of interrupters coming in just when I want to start recording. Anyway, the reason I'm up here and on my way to Camden is I thought I'd pop up to London and have a look around a few places and try and get some Batman goodies today. There's a few shops I'm going to go to, and I'm on my way to the first, which back in my day when I used to come up to Camden a lot was Mega City Comics, but they went under and it looked like it was going to be the end of them. But Forbidden Planet very nicely took it over, and I haven't been back since. So it's my first port of call is to see what they've got. I'm assuming because it's a relatively small shop, there's not going to be an awful lot that might be of interest to me, but we'll see. And I'd rather give money to that branch rather than the huge great supermarket that is down in Shaftesbury Avenue, which I'll be going to later. So that's where I'm off to now. I might be doing a little bit of filming in there, but I'll do it silent and I'll put a voiceover over the top. I'll just go by leave this bit and move on, but before I'll just say this BMW has a touch of the old Batmobiles about it, don't you think? So I didn't video inside. They had only just opened and they were stacking shelves, and I was a bit self-conscious about doing that. But yeah, I picked up from in there this graphic novel, which I've been after for a while, which is Scott Snyder and Jock. At some point I'll have to show you my connection to Batman and Jock. And then I got this issue of Justice League Unlimited, this variant cover by Brian Bolland, and inside you've got an equally brilliant main cover. So I thought I'd give that a go. Okay, so that's what I got. Now, where I am, just beyond that tree is where Forbidden Planet 2 used to be, which was the film and TV shop. And this is completely different now. This used to be a noisy road leading through to Charing Cross Road there. All these buildings are brand new. They were old buildings back in my day, back in the 80s when I used to come up here, you know, regularly. So in a minute, I'm going to go down there. That's St. Martin's in the Field Church, and I'm going to go down there. And here I am. I've already done a video on Mystery Models about how I used to bunk off college and come up very regularly and wander around the streets of London, and would always come to this place. This is where the original Forbidden Planet was. You can't see the iron gate or iron fencing in front. They boarded it over, but yeah, that's where Forbidden Planet used to be and where I spent a lot of money. This is where Forbidden Planet is now, the mega store or supermarket. I went in there. There wasn't an awful lot that jumped out at me. What I got were these. I've decided not to get Batman all in the individual issues. I'll wait for the graphic novel, but I had to have this brilliant foil variant cover with Poison Ivy on the front. So that's one thing. The other thing, when I'm in Forbidden Planet, I go to the sales section because they have outrageously reduced items. This is from $29.99 down to £2. I had to take a punt. There's Batman stuff in it, so I'm looking forward to having a read through that. Anyway, the Retro Batcave was the YouTube channel that inspired me to start up this channel, and one of the videos he did was to come here to this shop where they had a Batman day, where he was coming along to buy some Golden Age Batmans. And here it is. This is Gosh Comics in Berwick Street. In my time in the 80s, that was Berwick Street Market, which was chock-a-block full of books and record shops and stuff. I was really surprised. I thought there might be one or two, but you can see up here tons and tons of Batman and Detective Comics, all in their hundreds. Some of them were in you know, 20s, 30s, 50s, but most of them were in the hundreds, which was quite incredible. There's two there that I got that were up on the shelf, but I asked if I could have a look in. Did he have any more? And he brought out some more comic boxes, and I was going through them. This is one that I bought. I was going through them, and I came across Batman 59, which was £1,500, and it was just in an open mylar sleeve. And it's like, I'm touching a comic that's worth £1,500. That's the nearest I'm ever going to get to owning one. But anyway, this is one that I got and will be reviewing on the channel very, very soon. Number 178. And I thought I'd take a punt with this. I've been considering starting collecting the Brave and the Bolds from the 60s and 70s. £20 isn't a bad price. That's a Neil Adams cover, so even if the story is duff inside, I figure, hey, at least I've got a Neil Adams cover. All right. So I'm in Leicester Square here, and up there you've got a statue of Batman on top of the Odeon, Leicester Square, and I think that was there for when of the Nolan Batman films came out, and it's just stayed there ever since. It kind of ties in. Coming up, you'll see that you get a quick shot of one of the film characters that are dotted around Leicester Square now. All right, and there's a Lauren Hardy over there, although you can't really see it. Anyway, one last thing before I go, and that's here, sticking with the film theatre. Film connection. This is the Garrick Theatre, which you see in Batman Begins. Thomas and Martha and Bruce Wayne come out of this very theatre shortly before they're gunned down. So that's it. That's my little trip to London. Didn't get much in the way of Bat stuff, but I hope you enjoyed what you saw.